Hey gang, Game Face here, and I'm back in Planet Coaster. I've done a few things. That's actually why I'm like 5 minutes late. I was all caught up in doing things and lost track of time. I did some things. So I've gone and I've done all the lighting for like this area here and all the stuff here. I'm working on this here, and I'm not sure what to do about this. I want something. You have 4 more new games. Steam sales gotcha, has it? Hasn't got me yet. Well, that's not true. I think I have 3 things in my cart, and I think I've added about 5 things to my wish list. But I very rarely buy anything off my wish list. So, we need some light. And it needs to be appropriately colored light. Come on. So, I'm thinking on the blue track, we'll have red light. And on the red track, we'll have blue light. No, I mean... We'll try to, do something like this. Like I do want lighting underneath these tracks. Just in certain places. Oh, the problem with the people are fixed. The people, yeah. They're fixed, mostly. Okay, so... There we go. So what I want some blue over where this dips in. But at the same time... Oh, come on, come on, come on. Where'd you go, light? Where'd you go, light? At the same time... I don't know where it went. I want some red. On this side. Because, of course, the red and blue... Yeah, but if you don't get it, it doesn't matter. Now, I really doubt this is going to help with the rendering. You know what I'm saying? You notice the red is so much brighter than the blue? I have a solution to that. More blue. That's my solution to that. Throw some more blue at it. Okay, it pulls up here and then it dips back down here. Yeah, the water is actually as deep as it would let me add it to. There is water. Yeah, let's switch back to red. And do... Because the red is almost in this trench the whole time. Sort of. I guess I could always lower the red a bit more. It would be a little more subtle if it's a little further beneath the ground. Like that. I was hoping it would be purple. Okay, so that'll be that. Now, I need, like, How bright are these things? Not very bright, is it? Very light? Not very bright. Fluorescent lamp? Not very bright. It doesn't. I don't know if that was a fluorescent lamp. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do about the rest of this right now. You know, it might be just easy to stick lights underneath it, but I don't know. I feel as though I want something else. But I guess you gotta start somewhere, eh? I'm not gonna do the whole thing with lights underneath it. I'm gonna do the launchway. I've already got one track with flames. And again, at this point in time, I think I don't even know if I like that. Maybe a lot less of them. Maybe one every. Every couple of, I don't know. Hey Benjamin. Yes, see, I'm trying not to make so many changes that I can't get them done before. See, that's so bright. It's almost like these need to go like way underground, so they're not so like devastatingly bright compared to the blue. Whereas in real life, you know, I've got an HDMI switch here, like right here, that has a blue light on it. It'll light up this whole frickin' room at night. Insane. Whereas this blue is, I'm not getting a lot of light out of that blue, which is good, I guess, in a way. Let me see here. No, I want that. But I had a different color though. Okay, well we'll just go with the blue first then. Okay. Higher. Okay, let's change the color to red. Oh. Okay. Fine, if every time you click that light you want to reset the color, I'm okay with it. Not really. Okay. Try red here. Try red. It's going to be red. I know that. Okay, so that doesn't really shine as much light on it as I would have hoped. These event lights have more light. Like, Like, there's a serious lack of power in all of these lights. And these two. Or is there? They're just pointing the wrong way. No, there's a severe lack of power in all these lights. Okay, so I'm really having a tough time trying to figure out how to light this thing. You know what I mean? Like this. I don't know what to make of that. When this thing has almost more light than that. Like seriously, that's a lantern, and it has more light than a vent lamp. Maybe I'll just put square lights like this all over the place. Make it look like some weird, crazy island. Maybe that just stands out more because of the color. So I don't know if I'm gonna just like spend all this time trying to figure out that one thing. I'm going to just move on. Get some other lighting down. Because again, our goal here is to be ready when we need this park at night. That did not do what I wanted it to. Okay, there we go. See, it's funny. I can't. People either comment that my frame rate is so low or that everything runs so smoothly. So I guess we're all having different experiences with this game. My CPU is a i7 4790K. And I'm running dual Titan X's. I'm usually a pretty hardcore gamer. I'm not usually stuff like this. But the thing is, with this game, everything is pretty well CPU bound. So my video card is running at 15%, and my CPU is running at 91%. So, and it's actually it's kind of a mix here. The reason my park does run slow when it does run slow is not because of the rendering, not because of anything like that. It's because of CPU. It's very hard to control that in this game because it's not like a normal game. But I'm glad it's not like a normal game. If it's a normal game, I wouldn't be playing it anymore. Okay, so again, our mission, because we've been forced to accept it because there's an update coming out in 2 days, and if we don't get this done, this is gonna just look stupid. Is to finish the lighting. But you know what? I'm going daytime right now, and you know what? We're gonna have some fun. Whoa! Sunrise. Oh, look, the camera's dirty. The camera's just absolutely filthy. Why didn't somebody clean the camera? Why is the camera just so dirty? Okay, does look awesome though, doesn't it? So there's two things that need to be done. One is lighting. Two is the rest of the palace. Palace is still in pieces and parts, and I've got tons of stuff to do on the palace. Tons of stuff. Way too much work. Okay, so, what I want to do, you know, like, I said it would be fun. I'm sorry, I shouldn't lie like that. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of work. But we've got to put street lights. We got to do street lights. All the way down here. All the way down the road. We got to do it like a street. You know what I mean? And we'll try to put them in these little... in there, right? Is that what we should do? Is that a thing? Let me see if that's a thing. Are these even... Are these even? Actually, you know what? What's weird? Oh. Never mind. Snap to surface was on. Okay, that's kind of weird. Like, to me, it looks like they're floating above. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna make them look like that. Maybe we won't. We're gonna have to manually do the height on all of these. Okay. So, what do you think? Every 3 tires? Hey, Agora. I'm not sure what that means. Sorry. Okay, so we set the height. Every 5? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try every 5. It ended up on every 4. But every 5. You sure? That's enough coverage? Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be all dotted. It'd be like dot, 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 as opposed to a consistent, Okay, well, let's find out. Let's find out. I have an idea. 5's a weird, like, 5 is a weird one. Well, yeah, no, you can't go back and add them. If they weren't going side to side, yeah, you could go back and add them, but they're going side to side. So let's go another one. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why does something seem wrong? Oh, I see why. We're way in the ground. Okay. So that would be 5. I noticed they have headlights too. I didn't notice that before. I wonder how fun these things would be to drive in the dark. Try every 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Two, 3. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2. Yeah, it's better to experiment and find out, you know, really. So if it's 1, 2, 3, it's going to be something like that. Okay, so I'm thinking even different now. So one was 3. That's 3. This is 5. Pick them all up now. Let's try this. None of them. There's actually only 2 or 3 of my coasters are named. That one might be one of them though. Okay, so what is the thoughts on that? Does that look more like race car lighting? I mean, like, you know what I mean? Let's see. What is the hypercoaster called? Okay, come on. Come on. Don't. It is called Nitro Injection. Yeah, that is one of the ones that was named. It's called Nitro Injection. Okay, so it looks like our best bet for our racetrack here is actually... I screwed up somewhere. Actually, I didn't screw up somewhere. It looks really kind of good like that. Okay, I'm gonna undo this. All of it's being undone. Sorry. I'm funny that way. Okay, so. Scenery? Man, bear, pig. Okay. Okay, so that's 4. But 4, you know what I mean? And in between everyone on the other side. So it's really 2. 2. But crisscross, I don't know. I don't know what the word is, but it's kind of light out. It's kind of hard to tell now. Not exactly can't exactly tell. I don't know what's going to happen when we go around the corner. But I do know this one's in the wrong place. Come on, let me select it. There we go. Okay, so let's see what night looks like now. Boom, lights. Yeah, no, it's so it's every 3, both sides. We now know. Which should make it a lot easier to do. Okay. Problem I have with this is this thing is freaking floating above the ground, and it knows it. It's got to know it. And every one of these I'm going to have to adjust. Okay, so that's... So 3 is 2 tires in between. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're gonna run into circumstances where this is just not gonna work. So we'll just have to figure that out when we get to them. I think my best bet right now is to go back and do the other side. Might have been easier if I chose not to put them in the tires. But then they'd still be floating above there, above the ground. You still have to adjust every single one. What's going on there? Okay, is that too close? That's too close. So we're gonna have to have one here. No, I actually said one here. There we go. Now I can move my mouse. And one here. So we're gonna have to skip one. But that's fine. I'll get over it. Come on, can we please, like, put this on the ground? Why are you doing that, game? It's ridiculous. Here, let's just float this in front of the player's face. Let's write that logic. How did that logic come out of all this? I wonder if there's going to be any bug fixes. I'll be here. Well, I might not be here. Depends on how soon is. But I'll see you then. Where is everybody tonight? Okay. I'm probably going to be on for at least another hour and a half. You know, depending on how I'm feeling about all this, I could end up going 2 hours or anywhere between 2 or 3 hours. So that's between another hour and a half and 2.5 hours. Very indecisive, aren't I? And I'm gonna stay up all night and work on my park. No, I'm not. I wish I could. I think I'm gonna try to stream twice tomorrow. I'm gonna skip another one on this outside corner just to get things even again. Yeah. Probably already know all my streams are like still available on YouTube all the time. So, you know, if you missed something, you can always go check it out. Wow, this road's a lot longer than I thought it was. Oh yeah, soundtrack's one of the best soundtracks in a game I've played in a long time. I think it's because it's subtle. They had to make it really subtle. Or we would all be driven insane by it, you know? Some guy from Toronto wrote it. Or composed it. Whatever you want to call it. Never played Undertale. I meant to many times, but you know that the whole life thing getting all in the way, and it's in the way of everything. Oops. He's already pointing the right way. Come on. You're not gonna get in the hole, just go home. Seriously. There we go. Oh, Dragon's Breath is broken down. There's another coaster that I named. It's one that still needs work, too. Hey, Jason. Is that like inside that? No, it's not. I mean, like inside the rail. I'd say this track is like whoa! It's all like red in here. I'd say this track is yeah, it's been a while. This track is like 10 times more dangerous with all these light poles now. Yeah, we've done a lot of work on the lighting of the park lately, because of course the update that's coming out. I need a lit park. I've only done lighting. Oh my, really? Wow, I thought I had done so much more lighting, but I've only gone down. Like, you know how long this is? Wow. Okay, I gotta shut up and start working. I'm gonna shut up now. Monaco. Yeah. You definitely do it. I'd actually be surprised if somebody hasn't done it already, to tell you the truth. As soon as the go-kart thing came out. he? F1 driver? Okay. There's a name I know. He's been on Top Gear. Of course, you know, Top Gear, you know. Oh, no, 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 no. Not the current iteration of Top Gear, of course. The Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, James May Top Gear. I'm running an i7 4790K. And two GeForce Titan X's. Which are right now running at 20%. But yet my GPU is running at 96%, 98, 90, 99, 95, 96. So yeah, this game's a beast. I'm seriously thinking of upgrading my CPU. But now that the whole i9 thing announced, not sort of real announcement, but you know. Yeah, because of that whole i9 thing, I'm holding off. I've noticed even the motherboard that I had planned on buying on this next build was has the motherboards have started to go down already. It dropped by like, what just happened? Oh, good, good, because I don't think I would be able to handle it if this froze right now. Not that that happens very often. It actually only ever happened once. And it was yesterday, so I'm a little... Okay. There we go. Whoa. Okay. How far have I done? How far have I done? Damn. I haven't even reached the first bridge. I thought I was getting far, but like I'm oh. Sorry. I don't think I want that going through the track. I mean, through the coaster track. I think that's an adequate amount of light for the area. Come on. I think in reality, I'm probably quite a ways away from a CPU refresh. And I'm a really, really, really long way away from a GPU refresh. I'm doing one side up to the corners because I don't know what side I'm going to need to adjust when I get to the corners. You know what I mean? Like this one, I've gone around the corner, so I don't know what I'm going to need to change here because that's where the count of the tires are going to differ. If that makes any sense at all? That's the only reason I'm doing it like in chunks and sections like this. Funny thing is, this corner almost works out perfectly. Okay, so... yeah, sometimes there's reason behind my madness, though I don't really say it. It might look like I'm doing things all stupidly, but in my head I've got a reason. 10% of that time that reason makes sense. I'm running dual NVIDIA GeForce Titan X's. The reason my GPUs are only running at like 22% is because they're NVIDIA GeForce Titan X's. Which, you know, even on Ultra, everything just cranked. Except for depth of field, which is completely ridiculous in this game. Even with everything cranked, the GPU is still only running at 20%. CPU's maxed though, pretty well constantly. The thing that I did, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know the reasoning behind this game's performance issues, but you know, I guess I'm willing to accept and live with them because I understand what's going on. It's not like this map was pre-compiled and they could calculate all the occlusions and everything like that. This thing's rendered on the fly. Every single frame. Quite an amazing feat, actually. Okay, so we're gonna have to head back up here. Oh, it's not the stream. It's just, see, now you notice the frame rate issues. When I get up here, everything's all but that's to be expected in this world. In this world of 12,473 people, little brains eating up all my CPU power. You CPU eating people. Oh no! Oh no! I came out of this crooked, didn't I? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? There we go. Yeah, close the park might be better, but then these numbers go down and they take forever to go up, and you never know where you're at with this, and I don't know. I'm into year 124. It's May 6th of the year 124. So I'm 124 years into this. And I've almost run it through everything I've built. But I find closing the park down doesn't actually, well, it does change the frame rate, but I'm just not really that worried about it. This is the bottom line. Get a laptop as an Intel i5 7300, 8 gigs of RAM, GeForce 1050 with 1 terabyte hard drive. The game will run. Yes, the game will run. If you're not streaming and monitoring your stream and doing other things like I'm doing right now, it'll probably run pretty good. I'm pretty sure if I shut down my stream, I know if I shut down my stream it runs better. What have I done? So yeah, there's extenuating circumstances in my situation, which are like other people don't have to deal with. I'm sure. Now, if you were going to try to stream on that laptop, don't build a park this freaking big, because that's the other problem. Is this park is a monster. You know, let's daylight this thing. Boom. You know, like, if you want frame rate, you know, I would just say this is kind of big. What's going on with like fuzziness here? Look at that. Is that an anti-aliasing problem? Seems like it, eh? If I wanted to get rid of that. No, it's still doing it. Oh, I'm not gonna worry about it. Just looks like they're being like attacked by bugs. Okay. Wow, I'm only here. That's a long track. Still gotta go all the way around here. Through the, under the other underpass, around the loop. Oh my. I don't even think I'm halfway. That's fine though. It's all gotta be done. And look how awesome it's gonna look. Look at this. It is gonna look great. You know what I mean? That's gonna look just look like a racetrack when it's all done. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. I gotta stop chatting and get the work done. If I don't get the work done, we're gonna have to be working through the, you know, yeah, if we're not ready for the update. It's not like I won't be like not doing fireworks because the castle isn't up yet. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I've heard people who have like, you know, parks with like 30,000 people and they run at like 2 or 3 frames per second. Oh no! Uh-oh. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We can't do that. Yeah, it's definitely a CPU intensive game. They can't fix it. It's impossible. It's not possible. See, the problem is this. In, you know, your classic games, you play in a world that somebody else built. And by built, I don't mean just manufactured like what we're doing here in this completely dynamic world. Hey, Damien. But I don't mean just manufactured. I mean they built it and they compiled it into a set of data. And in that set of data, it has occlusion information. So it knows that when I am standing in this building here... Whoa, it's dark in here. Whoa, it's dark in here. When I'm standing in this building here, it knows not to draw anything else in the world. It doesn't care about anything else in the world at that point, because it's done all the occlusion calculations and it knows what it needs to render and what it doesn't. The problem occurs in games like this, where there is no compilation step. There's nothing that came along beforehand and decided, oh, you don't need to draw the entire world. Now imagine if we had to check on every frame in this game dynamically, live, to go, do I need to render this? Can the person see it? If you had to check that, this game would run at a snail's pace. Like, I mean, a frame every 5 seconds. Like, I don't mean run poorly. I mean it would be impossible. Because there's no way you can check every single object dynamically on the fly and still maintain a usable frame rate. So they just render it anyway. So if it's behind something, it still gets drawn. It's the only way to do it. Unless you had a CPU that was like 100 times more powerful and could make those occlusion calculations on the fly. And 100 times more powerful? No, I'm gonna say it would probably need to be a lot more than that. Now that I think about it. So, that's the biggest thing here. And that's why, you know, you notice massive... Like, look, I'm going underneath the highway. The lights that are shining on the highway are also shining underneath the highway. Again, we can't do shadow calculations on everything in the world like that, because it would just slow everything down so much that the game would be unplayable. So it's a lot of compromise and a lot of gains here, losses here type situation with Planet Coaster and games that allow you to build a dynamic world like this. Whereas, you know, things with prefab maps, like, say, perfect example would be Prey. You know, when you walk from one room to another, the room that you just walked out of is no longer being rendered. So that's what's going on here, if anybody's wondering. And I really wish it would change, but it's not going to, because we just don't have the CPU power. One day. One day. It's definitely a possibility that one day. Okay, so under here we need some other lighting. Okay, that's not going to do it. We're going to need building lighting. I hate to say. That's cool. It's actually green. And it doesn't really block my well, it does block my face, but it blocks it with what you see in Planet Coaster. Sorry. I'm just gonna stop playing right now and get back to work. Okay, what's going on there? There we go. So we need light up here. And we need light up here, but this is gonna cause me a problem. I know it is. No? Not bad. I was gonna say, I think we're gonna see that on the other side of the bridge. Yeah. But like I said, it is what it is. It doesn't take away from it. I don't think. I have to admit, though, I believe my park's just gonna get worse. You know, and at one point during my live streams, I used to have all four, like I'm running 4 live streams right now. YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and Smashcast. I used to have all 4 of them up. I don't anymore. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I don't anymore because it eats up too much for the frame rate. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's ignoring me. Okay, let's go switch away and go back. There we go. I wonder how much, like I could actually, you know, I have multiple monitors here. I could actually even pull up a task manager and look at what the CPUs are doing right now. I wish I could show it on screen. Yeah, 96, 94. But let's go to the detailed one. And resource monitor. So, resource monitor. All cores basically running at 100%. Just below it. All of them. There's 8. So, yeah. It's a pretty intense game. Or at least for the computer. It's not very intense for me. Especially considering all I'm doing right now is wandering along, placing lights on a racetrack. Not the most thrilling of games right now either. But as I've learned, doing a half-assed job doesn't work. Racetrack didn't come with lights. Damn racetrack. Okay, so I'm gonna put I'm gonna go around the outer side of the corner here first. You know, I'm a bad person to ask about. A really bad person to ask about CPU and GPU. I've been absolutely spoiled. Like, I've been running a top-of-the-line gaming processor, and two insane video cards for the longest time. You know, I'd bet you this game would run just fine with a 1050, which you can pick up for, you know, even $150 in Canada, you know, a reasonable i5. I'm betting there wouldn't be much difference between what I'm getting and what you get with that. Is my thought. I don't think my 4790K, which is 2 years old at this point. More than 2 years old. What am I talking about? It's almost 3 years old. Is anywhere near the latest i5. I don't think. Even though I guess, you know, the GPU I had in my shopping cart. The CPU I had in my shopping cart was the 7700 Cabby Lake. That I think would be ideal for this. I almost wonder if the, like, for the price, what's the AMD Threadripper? What does that thing sell for? Of course, not that I've had an AMD chip for the longest time, but I'm not going to say there's anything wrong with them. Okay, let's go do the inside corner now. Yeah, I know, like I said, I haven't been shopping in that, like, and like I said, I have stuff in my Amazon cart right now, but it's like $1,600 worth of stuff, and there's like no way in the world I'm paying another, you know, I'm paying that much money. And that might sound really stupid from somebody who's running 2 Titan X's, but that's a different thing altogether. Titan X's give me awesome performance in first-person shooters and stuff like that. Not for this. But yeah, you'll be just fine with a 1050. 1060 would even be better. I don't know what advantages the TIs would get you, but that might be something that you might be looking into as well. 1050 Ti is a pretty reasonable price. I think they're under $200 Canadian. Personally, I'm not upgrading until there's an 1180 Ti. That's where I'm thinking of my upgrade point for video cards, because it's then when my stupid purchase of what I have right now will be outdone by a video card that costs. Ooh, that's crooked. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Don't worry about it. It costs an insane amount of money, like these things. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, so in my case, before I had the Titan X's aren't as old as the CPU. I don't. Yeah, of course they're not. Titan X's aren't even that old. But yeah, I was running GTX 770s. That's where I started on this PC. Whoa. But you know, this is not my career. Well, PCs are my career. I write software. I'm a Windows developer. So yeah, in a way, yes, I'm involved with PCs every single day. I only wish my PC at work was anywhere near as good as this. That would be awesome. Total overkill. Excuse me. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, my video card's probably worth about 3 times more than the PC I use at work. I don't have to do anything. I haven't written any graphics, like anything that was rendered using DirectX, and oh, that's not true. That's not true. I guess technology I use is called Windows Presentation Foundation. Is all rendered. Okay, so where's the outer corner? There's the outer corner. Is all rendered in DirectX. Is all rendered desktop application that's actually rendered, but I don't have to write it. They already took care of that for me. So I haven't written any graphics software for 15 years, I'd say, since I was younger. And I used to write stuff for fun. Now, I play games for fun. I found eventually writing software as a day job and then writing it for fun at night started to wear on me. Started to wear on everything about my life. Of course, I guess it was a lot less addictive than gaming, because I'll tell you, some games, like this for instance. Like, I'm probably gonna break the 300-hour point on this game by next weekend, because the amount of work that's gone in to the park in the last like 5 days is just insane. Did I skip one? I skipped one. Well, that's probably just fine. The amount of work that's gone into the park in the last 5 days is just nuts, because when I read about this update, it was a while ago, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, so what do I need to do? I need a place for fireworks to go. I need all this, I need all that. And then I loaded up Horizon Zero Dawn and I played that for the next month. Occasionally firing up Planet Coaster. €300. Okay, what did GTX? I either buy my PC stuff from Amazon or from a place called Memory Express. Memory Express has a store in town here. In the city. Sounds like I live in a little town. I don't. So, video cards. What do we do? We just do crazy stuff on here. We're going video card shopping right now. I personally, I don't buy anything but EVGA. I haven't bought anything but EVGA in years, and I'm not going to start now. I've never had an EVGA card go on me. But you can get a 1060 for 365 bucks Canadian. So, you know, I was just gonna, can I change this to American? Because that's like a completely different, but, so, 365 CAD to USD, it's 275 bucks American. Which is pretty good, because I bet you it'll cost you $300 American if you're in the States. I've noticed that about buying electronics. I used to travel for work, and you know, you'd go to a store and you'd see video cards and you'd be like, holy crap, this is like 500 bucks here, but I could buy it for 500 bucks in Canada. And our dollar just right sucks right now, and things are still pretty close, pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix, no, we're not gonna have to fix this. We're just gonna put this one right here. Game? Hello? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're ready to just do this piece quickly. I have to admit, if everyone didn't have to have the height changed, this would be done. Whoa. 21% sales tax on electronics? Wow. The only thing we have any sales tax on at that rate would be, like I'm pretty sure the import duty on electronics is 0 in Canada. The sales tax, I think, would be the same as, you know, the sales tax on buying junk food. It would be like 14% sales tax. The only thing that we have like hidden sales taxes on is gas, cigarettes, and booze. And yeah, I got, you know, some of that shit kills you. Well, actually, all of it could kill you. Probably shouldn't be doing anything that would kill you with gas, though. But you know, like, supposedly the hidden taxes on gas, which probably come up to about 15-20%, are supposed to pay for roads. I don't know if I've ever seen that in my life. If any of that money in my has ever gone to pay for roads. But hey, what do I know, eh? And of course, booze and cigarettes. There's massive amounts of taxes on cigarettes, I think. But again, those things kill you, so. And we have basically socialist healthcare, social healthcare in Canada, where, you know, healthcare is pretty well covered 100%. I'm guessing most everybody here has healthcare. Covered 100%, except for in the States. It's pretty well a universal thing across the world. But I think a lot of it's paid for with I think it's over 100% taxes if I buy one 50-gram pack of cigarettes. Wow, 760 euros. That is just like so cheap. Euro to USD. That's like $8.50. Like $11. I'm pretty sure a pack of cigarettes costs over $15, $20 here. I don't know. Can't tell you. It's all a guess from my point. Looks very highway-like, doesn't it? Yeah, I've heard from people that video games, even on Steam and all that, are just insanely expensive in the UK. You know, again, it's a thing. You know, like this Planet Coaster's like $60 Canadian. I think it's like 45 bucks American right now. I can't. Somebody in the States would have to check that. So yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, and I don't know if I think if you're quitting smoking for how much they cost, you're quitting for the wrong reasons. I think you need to quit because they'll kill you. You know, if you smoke, chances are you're gonna die because of it. It's a pretty damn good chance that the smoking itself at some point is gonna be the thing that kills you. I was thinking, like, are these things all crooked? That's the thing with smoking. So many things. Yeah, but not like that though. You know, seriously, you could be sitting in a patio where somebody else is smoking, and all you get is the smell of the cigarette smoke. But guess what? One of that particles of benzene could get into one of your cells, just one of them. Fuck with your DNA, and it's goodbye. But that's it. It's that simple. Benzene, the DNA, benzene will just destroy your DNA, and you never know what the outcome is going to be. And I know, well, I don't know personally, but hopefully one day, like I you know, e-cigarettes probably a better idea. But even those, I'm starting to hear health things about them, like they cause popcorn lung and weird things. But you know. I guess none of us are going to live forever anyway. There is that. So, you know. I should stop doing both sides of this at the same time again, eh? Hey, delicate lily. Sorry I didn't say hi initially. We were, in a deep discussion about stuff that'll kill you. Of course, you know, if you need to avoid things that are going to kill you, you can't even drive a car. That'll kill you. Um, yeah, yeah. The I hear diesel fumes are pretty bad. But yeah, you know. Don't worry. Don't worry. Global warming's gonna kill us all. uh, I expect though from global warming, I'm going to see more tornadoes where I'm from. We don't get big tornadoes here, but suddenly there was one last year or the year before that was huge. Yeah, the new Fallout's coming. Okay, look how close we are. Look at this. It's all turning out. It's all starting to look good. I have a green light stuck in the ground here for no reason at all. Why is there green light stuck in the ground? I mean, there's not a green light. It's one of these. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. I'm happy with it. Even the coaster that's on it is starting to stand out. I know I don't have to light everything up. Like not like this. This is a painstaking task. You know, the outcome from it is going to be awesome. But you can still see I have a lot of walkway to light up. I'm still going to come through here tonight, this evening, as we work through this, and because we're going to be done this in 10 minutes here. I'm going to get all this. We're gonna light the walkway. The river walk, like all the way from here all the way around the outside, and we're gonna see that should look awesome. I'm gonna try to put all the lights on the outside edge so there's some reflection off the water. But yeah, there's definitely not gonna be like this much work in lighting a ride again. I'm gonna make sure that when it comes to it, stuff like this is done as I build the world, not as an afterthought. Okay, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to skip one on that side. There we go. As long as it's not floating in the air, I'm good with it. Whoa. I guess that's a bad angle to do this at. Oh crap, I keep on doing that. Using shift to move faster, and it changes the height of what you're trying to place. I do that over and over and over and over again. Hey, Aspen. Long time no see. Kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna work this out from here. You have seen a good game that I would really like. Gold Rush. Gold Rush. Oh, Gold Rush. Yeah. Is that what it's called? Todd and all his buddies. Is that the one you're talking about? Is it Todd? Parker? Is that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard of them. I used to watch it. I watched it. Eventually, Todd wore on me, and I had to quit watching it because Todd. No, not really, but I watched 2 seasons, maybe 2, yeah. Okay, so the first season was in Alaska in that pit that Dakota and his son took over, and Parker was down the road. But at the same time, in season 2, Todd had gone to the Yukon, I believe, Klondike. So one of them, yeah, the first season was all Alaska, and the second season they invaded Canadian territory. Didn't they go to Brazil in the 3rd season or something, and it just all went to hell? You wonder. They probably made more money off the actual TV show than the gold. When it comes to video games, though, I don't know. Yeah, I'm almost done the racetrack lights too. A lot of this has been this. I think as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna go work on the palace for a bit. Whoa, almost there. And the whole other side, of course, you know, there is that. A lot different when you can't place them anywhere you want, though, I'll tell you that. Well, I could have placed them anywhere I want, but I didn't want to. Okay, so let's go back to here. Do the other side. What was it? So how are they expecting to find gold in Toronto? I don't understand. I'm confused. Well, gee, those racetrack drivers, they must be happy. Like, this was like a death run prior to me doing this. Mountain. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. Second last light. You know what that makes this? Last light. There we go. That looks awesome. There's a racetrack for you. What was that? Why'd it go bing? You know what? Because I'm kind of paranoid after the crash yesterday, I'm gonna save my park. I'll save it as part 2 of the last build. Because I don't want to lose this. That would be horrible. Okay, so now there's one last thing to do. It doesn't really matter anymore because really the lights from above shine through here. But just for realism, there we go. I think that's lit up just perfectly. Okay, so like I said, before I do anything, not what I want. I want scenery. We're done with the racetrack. Racetrack's done. No more racetrack. But that's meaningless when it comes to lighting. There is just so much more to do. Come on. Okay, now, like I said, I want most of the lights around this side, around the outside. Because then we'll get like, it doesn't look like we will. I was gonna say, we've got awesome control over light pollution in this place. This light only goes into the place that it's going. It never bounces anywhere. I guess that would be the whole, you know, certain calculations we want to do, don't want to do while we're live rendering. So it looks like I'm not going to be running it all across the water. Looks like I'm going to be running it right across both sides, just like any other lighting setup. Which is kind of too bad. But oh well. If we're not going to get the reflections, why bother, right? Should really have worked on some type of, you know, edge along here. Has anybody heard anything else other than fireworks in the new update? Or are they keeping all that secret? You know, I could really use some Planet Coaster music right about now. Too bad there's no button to kick off the soundtrack. Oh yeah, this. I remember this. You know what? The day that it crashed, I cleaned this up so that this wasn't all sticking in front of the bridge and everybody was walking through it. And then the game crashed. And it never got saved. Okay, we can go back to switching back and forth now. Okay, we're almost there. Oh no, we're not almost there. Okay, we got a ways to go yet. Nowhere near as long of a process as that racetrack, though. It would be better if the map would, like turn when I asked it to turn, though. Oh yeah, the i7 is definitely better than the i5. That's it. Like the i3 was like the Celeron line, the i5 was like the Pentium line, and the i7 was like the new, better than Pentium line. I don't know, something like that. Oops. Wrong button. Yeah. Yeah, right. You never know for this though. Like if I've got eight cores running at 100% playing this game. No, almost 90, just over 90, 94% right now. 93, 90, 98, 95. So yeah. So maybe a Threadripper would be better. An AMD. But I don't know. I have no idea. What happens when you haven't bought like computer hardware in 2 years? And of course, when I did buy computer hardware 2 years ago, it was kind of like out of the realm of what I had ever bought before. So, you know. Actually, I think Nick. Next time Nick's on. Nick is on the live stream. I think he bought Horizon. Wasn't Threadripper though. I'll have to ask him next time he's on. Be interesting to know anyway. Wow, I did not think it would take this long to get around this little street. Oh, there we go. Holy crap. There's a whole dark area in there, though. You know what I mean? For some reason, all this is dark. Yeah, I couldn't see a problem with that at all. Which i7 though? You know, again, it's an i7. It's going to be better than an i5, and that would probably play Planet Coaster reasonably well. Oh crap! I just clicked blueprints. I don't want blueprints. I want scenery. I want scenery, and I want my good old standard lamp that I put down 200 of today. Okay. Yeah, if I were to say, if you were looking for a laptop to play this on, you would be probably just fine with that. But I will say you're better off with the i7 and the 960 than you are with the i5 and the 1050. That's a statement I'll stick to. Anything else I said cannot be taken for it. It must be taken at its face value. It's just some bullshit that some streamer said. Please remember that. Oh, what's going on? Why is that a thing? Why? Because it's aligned to surface. Okay. So now we need blue light. Right? We need blue light. Blue light. Or do we need white light? Maybe white light's better. White light? Ooh, look at that. The sun reflects pretty good. Or the sun. The moon. Okay, so let's see what we end up with here. If I want some lighting, maybe I do need to align the surface. Huh? That's something we want in the lakes and rivers of our. Do you think those lights will scare the fish? I'm gonna try blue as well, because blue, like I said, blue seems to be a lot more subtle in this game. Oh yeah, there we go. Swimming pool lights. That's what we want. That's it. It's just a swimming pool. We can tear down the lighthouse now. We don't need the lighthouse. No, for Planet Coaster, like you said, if you want third-person shooters, buy the 1050. You want Planet Coaster? You want the more CPU, the i7. Fireworks. Fireworks. That's the only reason. But it's not the only reason. I should have done stuff like this a long time ago. Because look how awesome this looks. Fireworks. That's what I want. But that's all I know about it. So what am I talking about? Okay, we got a bunch of light over here. And then there's nothing here. There's no light. Okay. Yeah, fireworks. Yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna take a break from the monotony of lighting, and let the sun rise. 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 We will worship the sun. It's not rising. It's setting. Okay. Fine. I will control the sun. Rise. Okay, so we need to do some work over here. Yes, there's a whole new sequencer, trigger sequencer for yeah. I don't know what it's triggered off. I bet you it's just time. Trigger points. You know, wait 2 seconds, do this, you know. But again, that's just guess. I truly have no clue. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to do here, because as you can see, this is getting there. This is getting to where we want it to be. This is going to be like that palace thing across the lake. But I did say that the lake is going to change. Everything's going to change. Everything. Not everything. Some stuff is going to change. A few things will change. I'm gonna change a couple things. Nobody ever said I could make up my mind. Whoever said that was lying. So yeah, I'm just gonna basically we're gonna build this wall out. This cliff. We're gonna build it out. Because, you know, yeah, sort of have to. I'm gonna cover it all with rocks. This whole wall. I'm not. If I covered it with rocks, it would look like a dam. We'd have them. No, we're not gonna build it. Okay, so I'm gonna build that up to there. Now I'm also going to take the wall down. We're taking the wall down. And if this screws up the water, we're gonna have to undo all this. Nope. Well, if I had to pick from that, I would go with the... What video card does the 7595 have? Is that the one with the 960? Like I said, if you're going for a Planet Coaster specific machine, it's CPU. Hey there, loose sevener. I probably got that wrong. That's probably not the way you want. I don't know. That's the way I'm going to pronounce that right now. Whoa! The world is changing. Looter. Ah. Loser. Oh yes, yeah, exactly. You're gonna get more out of the i7 6700 HQ than you will out of the i5 7300. You know, memory, everything else that seems the same. You know, if you were going with the first-person shooters, I would say the other way around, because your GPU is a lot more important then. Because then you're talking rendering on the fly. This is not. I mean, not rendering on the fly, but you're talking frame rate being important. Whereas this, if you want good frame rate, it's CPU that's going to do it for you, not GPU. I can guarantee that. Just look at my situation right now, as I sit here with my like $3,000 worth of video cards and 15 frames per second. Don't do what GameFace did. This game. You know, I'm not looking back and saying what my system is you know, up to date right now, but it was at one point. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this across. Actually, I'm gonna bring this from here across first, because I do find this thing definitely does not fill things in properly. Okay, so let's say that was like that. If you were playing Planet Coaster, I would say your CPU is definitely like I'm saying, my GPU has not passed 20%. It's sitting at 18% right now, 19%. So based on the numbers I'm getting right now, that's what I would say. Yeah. So thanks, Lord of Medusa. Yeah, I will. I'm. You might even get better frame rate than I'm getting right now. That's a 6700 HQ versus a 4790. So mine is a 4-core hyper threading cores at to Haswell. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Okay, so comparatively the other way. So what you're getting here is you're getting a 64% rating on gaming versus what I'm getting, which is an 88% rating on gaming. But of course, mine was at one point the gamer chip, right? Like the 4790K was what gamers bought. They got some weird classifications. The 4790K is considered an aircraft carrier when it comes to gaming, and it's the 6700K is a destroyer. So my CPU is 38% faster. But of course, it's not a mobile chip, so again, the comparison is mute, really, because you're not going to get that in a mobile. Now, if we were to take the i5 versus the i7, we're going to see the opposite. I'm sure. i7. So, user benchmark, the 7300 versus the 6700. Well, okay, so again, it's like I said, check this out. I don't know if this link will work. I don't know if I can post links. But here you go. This is the way where you need to research. This is why asking everybody online is probably going to lead you down the wrong place. The difference here is this. The Intel i7 is a Skylake. The i5 is a Kaby Lake, and I didn't know that. So it's a complete generation ahead, actually. So I don't know. It says there's an 8% increase in performance. So again, when I go to the I'm just a streamer. Don't believe anything I say. Because when I buy things like that, I do unbelievable amounts of research. So yeah, basically we've just learned that i5 you mentioned is a complete generation ahead of the i7, which makes things a lot more difficult, doesn't it? I hope that link works. Whoa. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. This is crazy. Even the things I knew when I bought my PC aren't even true anymore. E7 4820 B4. Okay. Oh. Xeon. Okay, so that actually means that you would need to buy a Lenovo ThinkPad P. It's the first laptop with a Xeon chip, but it's only an E3 1500M, so no, yeah. 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 Wishful thinking, I would say. I wonder how much that thing would cost. How much would that... Okay, I'm gonna go back and I'm not getting much done in it anymore, am I? Okay, so let's go with i7 7700K or 7770K versus the E7 V4. Oh, CPU. Okay, they do have a page for it. They do have a page, but it doesn't really show anything. It doesn't show anything at all. Damn. Oh no, here's versus. Yeah, I can't really tell. It seems like it's 60% faster clock speed. It supports faster memory. Yeah, yeah. It would definitely be faster. It would probably work great for Planet Coaster, but it's like more than the CPU and the GPU, or the CPU that I had in my shopping cart on Amazon. More than that. So yeah, it looks like there is a mobile version, but it's not that one. The E7 is a desktop chip, I think. But yeah, so I can tell you right off the bat that Google is definitely going to be a better source of information for about GPUs and comparisons and CPU comparisons than I am. Okay, so I have in my possession. Where have I put it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I have one of these. This whole end thing. Want to mention me on one of your videos? Here's my homepage. I should probably update it. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. I came here to build things. Let's build things. Okay, did I get the wrong things in the... No. I'm good. I'm good. Back of that building isn't looking so good. That's gonna have to be done after. Okay, so let's move this. Let's move this. It's gotta go. You, sir, belong over here. This can go... I don't know. There'll be something over here. I still haven't decided what it's going to be. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We got to go to the blueprints and we got to get another one of these, a copy of one of these. We're going to put it down. But first, I need to turn it this way. I think this is going to need much more accurate placement. I really hope I haven't pointed you in the wrong way, in the wrong direction. You know, like I said, Intel recommends the i7, but there's a big difference between a Skylake and a Kaby Lake. That much I'm sure of. But I don't think the Kaby Lake existed when the other one came out. So I don't know. I'm gonna shut up now. And sorry for pointing you in the wrong direction. Sorry. Just kidding. Okay, so we need to edit this building. And these windows need to go. Bye-bye, windows. I have no use for you. Okay, so those windows are gone. Windows are gone. We need... Is that gonna fit? Is that gonna fit? It might fit. I don't want to edit. I don't want to edit. I need another one. Need to be at the same level. Whoa, look at that. You think... Oh, never mind. I'm gonna shut up now. And fix the problems I caused. Whoa, that wasn't it. Hey, Just Alive 2003. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so if I bring this down level, no, I'm gonna make it level with the very top. There we go. There we go. Now, all that needs to be done is I just need to build everything that goes in between here and there, and we'll be done. There's also going to be, as I saw it, something out here. I'm maybe gonna take out the bottom floor of this, build a platform, make some curved stairs down, and have like a little thing out on this little island thing here. Let's just say there's still quite a bit of work to do on the palace. Maybe I can... Like, okay, so this is a piece. This is a building. I can duplicate this building. No, I don't want to duplicate that building. Get that? Okay, this is a building. I can duplicate this building. Alright? And then I can, you know, edit this building. And we gotta be careful here, because some of this isn't building. Oh yeah, it's all building. We're okay, we're okay. Things that aren't building, you know, you can't do this stuff with. Because as soon as we break it apart, it would all just become scenery pieces. Edit. Bye-bye, window. Okay, so there we go. Is that what we want? No, that's not what we want. I'm amazed at how many people I have watching from the Netherlands. Especially when it's like, you know, 8, what is it, like 3:15 in the morning there? And here I was, like, trying to stream more at noon, my time, so that people in Europe could see me. And yet they're all sleeping at that time because they were all up watching me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, really? 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 Like, okay, Planet Coaster, you're gonna start to be like that again? You see what it's done here? It's decided that the best bet is to, you know, move this thing at around, what would you call that angle? 6 degrees? Why is this castle such a pain in the butt? Like, that doesn't line up anymore. Okay, so what are we gonna do to solve that? I think what we're gonna have to do, and I'm hoping all it is, I hope they're fixing that in the update. I really do. Because it really needs fixed. Okay, I need to delete this thing too. Let's edit this, because I've already thought I was editing it. May as well actually be editing it. So what I'm gonna do, because that just does, it seems wrong what it's trying to do to me. Make me do, whatever. I'm gonna take this window, we're gonna duplicate it, and we're gonna shove this window back here, because you notice the window works fine. Then we're gonna say we're done editing. Now we're gonna choose the building, and now we're gonna try to move it. What? Hey Nick, how's it going? Sorry, you know, I had a question for you. Did you buy a Horizon chip? It just doesn't like me. That's basically what it is. It doesn't like me. Yeah, it doesn't like me. It's like, no way am I going to move this at the angle you want. You're gonna have to move this at 45 degrees. What are your thoughts on the Horizon? Basically, what's his name here? WWE rated Beth Phoenix 3 is looking at a computer, and we've been trying to help, and I think we've done more damage than good. Maybe not. How are you finding for Planet Coaster is the big question. Because I know you play. Okay, so we got that there. That's sort of what I wanted there. Why is this starting to look like a university? Actually, it is sort of palace-like. Never mind. Okay, so what I need to do, I don't want to edit that. I'm done editing. I'm done editing. Okay, we're gonna choose all you buildings, all of you, and then when I click X, everything will come up. No, it won't. Why? 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 Okay, maybe if I just move one of them? Okay, game. You let me move it straight before. Would you let me move one? One at a time? Just one? One. Not anymore. Not anymore. Move it with the world? No, not anymore. We have determined that your placement of everything. Oh, I probably chose some thing. Never mind. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, is that it? We got it? We got it? Everybody is involved here? Yay, can we have a round of applause for Planet Coaster for understanding that things need to align with the plane of... Never mind. I'm gonna shut up now. Just me whining about Planet Coaster doesn't help. I just pressed pause. That didn't help either. Okay, now we move this. Eh? Yay! Planet Coaster! Oh, look at this. I think we're getting there. Okay, so we placed that there. I'm gonna edit this section now. I'm gonna edit this section now. Okay, game. That good? That good? We good here? Okay, we're lining stuff up. Okay. Okay. Now, what I need to do is not edit that build. Why am I in editing? Why am I in editing? No edit. No edit. Yes. Okay, come on. Just be that perfect fit for what I need to do here. It's gonna be too big, isn't it? I'm gonna have to edit it down. Yeah. How much, though? Four? Let's go with 3. Guess I should actually edit a duplicate, not the actual one that's already in place. What are you doing, game? You're not editing anymore? You just edited some other building suddenly? Okay, there we go. Done. Okay, and then this, we need to take... Whoa, what just happened there? You know, game, sometimes So what happened there was I had chosen this. I clicked duplicate. It duplicated. I went to click snap to angle, but it actually hadn't finished drawing it. It looked like it had drawn it already, but it took my click to mean that I actually wanted to add the item to the map. Oh no! No! How is that even possible? Being as everything's a copy of everything else, how is that sitting up higher than the one behind? Actually, I can't really tell from here, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Like that. It turned out pretty good. Move you over here. Let's stand back and take a look at this. At the creation. It's definitely getting there. It's definitely getting there. I almost feel as though I should have had like higher peaks on some of the roofs. Like these should have been higher. Hey, Roller Coaster TV. Cedar Fair or Six Flags? Six Flags? I don't know. Is it a test? If I get the wrong answer, is anything bad gonna happen to me? Whoops. Oh, click that. Okay, so there we go. The other thing is, I have discovered that this really doesn't need to be this high. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually have to change that. Really? You know, I really wish there was a better way to do this. I guess the terrain tools in Planet Coaster do leave a little to be desired. Really? You're not going to delete that? Those are things I have to live with. Destroying the world, aren't I? Okay, well, you know what? Okay, that's no good either. Make this bigger. Knock out a wrong piece. It just floods the entire park. It's like 40 feet underwater. It's too bad that can't happen, because that would be pretty cool. Okay. On that, you know what? I think I'm going to be leaving this here for today. We're like almost 2.5 hours into this. Lots done. An awesome amount done. The palace is almost ready. The update's tomorrow? The update's till tomorrow, not tomorrow, is it? update's not out till tomorrow night. I guess tomorrow's the day after tomorrow for some people. Okay, but I still have streams left tomorrow where I'm going to be able to finish this, right? Right? This isn't all going to hell right now? Okay, let's check. Let's look. How much more needs to be done? That's 10 a.m. We don't want 10 a.m. We want 10 p.m. How much more needs to be done? Okay, so we've only made it down to here. None of the overpasses are lit. Yeah, which means I could probably be playing it. Oh no, I'm not starting a new park for the update. No way. I've spent so much time trying to get this thing ready for the update. There's going to be fireworks in here. There's going to be fireworks over here. And look, there's almost 13,000 people at my park right now. I love this game. So the plan, of course, is, well, I still didn't get lit up the way I wanted to, but all the rest of this is done. All the path around the river is almost done. So tomorrow, we don't have a lot of lighting to do. We just need to finish this up, which is quick. And all the pathing by the old mill, and all of this up here, and all the lighting here. We're gonna have to put some lights here. We'll need to light this up a little bit too. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. I think I'm going to yeah, I think I'm going to stream this again tomorrow. Though I might throw a Horizon Zero Dawn stream in there in the middle, because I've been playing too much Planet Coaster and I need some diversity in my gaming. I can't be playing the same thing all day. But I am extremely happy with the way this is turning out right now, and we're gonna push through. We're gonna get all this lighting done, and tomorrow, or maybe Tuesday, get to watch the fireworks show. Well, we'll have to build the fireworks show first, but then we'll get to watch the fireworks show, and that's what it's all about. What is this? What's this? This looks funny. Oh, it's top of a building. It just looks funny because there's no light. I must have put like street lights up here for some reason. I'm nuts when it comes to that. Some things I did do, some things I didn't. But we got our racetrack lit up today, and it looks awesome. The rest of it can come tomorrow. And until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.